What's up guys, I'm Noob Genesis and welcome back to another episode of my Let's Plays. And we are back with Port Royale 3 and holy crap, I am freezing fucking cold. It's pretty much 6:45 in the morning during winter over here at the moment and I am freezing. Jesus Christ, I got my heater going and everything. I'm wrapped up in a sleeping bag. Oh my god, it's so damn cold. But anyway, let's load up the game we played last time. Today we actually get to have a little more fun. Because we've gotten past all the first stages, and now we're the rank of a sailor. Or for the love of God, I hope we're the rank of sailor, otherwise I'm going to look like an idiot. Am I? Yes, sweet, I'm a sailor. Oh, good. Now, I can't remember exactly where we left off last time. I'm pretty sure I was talking about buildings and starting your own businesses and stuff on it. So I'll get straight into that. And also, as I said, it's really cold, so I apologize if I sound a little different or if I'm like sniffing a lot or whatever, because I think I'm starting to get sick. Not really sure. Hopefully I'm not though. Come on, game load. There we go. Let's see. What have we got? We got a mission. This is what I was talking about in my last episode. When you come to the tavern, you get different things. Like, I think I mentioned the map piece. You can build a map, or you only need one piece. I don't even actually know if you need a piece, but you can build a map out of 9 pieces, and it shows a location on the map where treasure is, and if you take your boat over there, you can get a nice little sum, depending on your rank, which is always nice. But anyway, Architect. Sailor Genesis, in order to build your own warehouses and houses in Gibraltar, you must first purchase a license. However, you must first fulfill several conditions. Why do I have to do this? This is my hometown. Haven't I already got, isn't this mine? Well, yeah, it is mine. Why do I have to build another license? I thought I only had to get the upgrade license. Oh well. It's only 5 grand. Because I'm just rolling in the cash. I can now sell you a license which will allow you to build your own businesses and production in Gibraltar. However, you must first have finished construction of at least 3 buildings in this town. You have not fulfilled this condition yet. Fine. Be like that. So far I can only build a residence where it houses my workers and stuff. And you get rent and stuff, but also you've got to pay for building costs, so you've got to be wary not to build too many residences if they're not filling up, because you're going to be paying more costs than you're getting rent. And then another warehouse. Yeah, each warehouse can store a maximum of 1,000. Upgrading, like getting new ones, really doesn't do much other than that. You only need 1 to get the, what was it, a steward, that's it. And that's all you really need. Where should I build this shit? Okay, whoops. Let's build 2 residences right here. Bang, bang. Okay, so what I'm saying right now is it's got the 2 little floating icons. The hammer just means it's constructing, and the bricks mean you need more materials. Hang on, I'll speed up time a bit, because that could just be inaccurate. So if I look here, nope, there's no bricks in town. Oops. Well, both my ships are busy, and I can't be fucked doing anything right now. So I'm just going to speed up time, and hopefully it'll pick up, and shit, my money is plummeting. Did I have 1 or 2 ships last time? 2. Sweet. Let's have a look at how their trading routes are doing. Wow, 1,200 a day. That's pretty nice. 432. Yeah, this one's just destroying it. You're a disgrace, Vale4. Jesus Christ. Let's actually rename this one. I'm going to go with another Aeon from Final Fantasy X, because I absolutely love that game. And I also like the name of it. I think in Final Fantasy XII, they actually named the ships in that one, because Final Fantasy games tend to have, they like to reuse character names and stuff like that, add a little quirk, kind of like an Easter egg type thing. And in Final Fantasy XII, what they did is they actually, because it had flying ships and stuff in that one, which the others didn't that much, they actually named the ships after the Aeons in Final Fantasy X, and even before Final Fantasy X, they were all summons from other games, or the majority of them were in previous games as summons. Oh, see, here we go. Another person. Help me find my son. He seems to have disappeared from a ship on our last journey, and the captain refused to turn around and look for him. What a prick. Guess what? I'm a bigger prick, and I'm not going to help you. I'm not interested. Oh, damn it! I was going to show you the teacher thing. But pretty much a teacher just helps. Like, you can train them, but fuck, they're expensive. I think by the end of it, on my other account, I was paying almost 5 million gold just to get 1 level up in something. What do we got? Plague has reached Gibraltar. Oh, I want a plague in Gibraltar. Oh, sweet, this one's being built. 10 days? You son of a bitch. Oh yeah, also it said 3 buildings, but I think my warehouse will count as 1 building being built, so it'll be the 3 of them. Hopefully. What have we got in the meantime? Let's look what there is to buy for cheap. Oh, I can buy some wood. Oh wait, I'll check what this guy's doing first.
Welcome. You should provide more
yeah, so basically he can automatically buy stuff. I've never actually seen him be that useful for buying commodities. Maybe he's selling them so quickly I don't get to see it. But I imagine if I put that price up, it'll be pretty good. Block goods. Now what I can do here is I can actually set how many of each goods I want. So I think I mentioned in the last video how you have your raw products like these, how you build the place and it's going to give you the product. But then you get things like clothing, which require cloth and stuff like that. So what you can do is if, for example, I build a tailor, there's the dyes just there. I could set this to, say, 500. And that means my steward will be selling every item as soon as he hits 120%, but he will make sure that he's saving at least, there's going to be at least 500 of this in my warehouse before he starts selling any of it. However, I don't like dealing with the clothing one because that one actually, you do get it's got a decent amount of money on it, but it requires 2 prerequisites that I think one of them requires a prerequisite, which is kind of fucked up. So anyway, I'm mostly going to be focusing on these things for now, the raw products. But sweet, I got my first residence. Let's speed up time. The other one can be built 5 days. Come on. Bam. That's what happens if I click on them. Your houses, it tells you your overall amount of houses, not just the one. So I got 2. I can house up to 200 people, but I don't have anyone working for me, so they don't live there. And yeah, as I said before, sorry. Yeah, you got to pay for the daily costs of the house. Oh my god, my right mouse button's really sensitive. So yeah, you got to pay for the housing costs, I guess you'd call it, or the upkeep of the housing, and then you get rental income. But I'm losing money with these right now because I haven't got anyone working for me. But that'll change soon enough. So I can buy another license. This is the one that allows me to build more buildings in town. So you've got the sawmill, the wheat farm, the hemp plantation, the tailoring. Oh my god, stupid mouse button. I will fight you. Not even that scared. Come on, where is it? Yep, and coffee plantation. I don't think, can I build a school yet? No, what do I need for this? I need to be a rank of Commodore. That rank is so far away. In fact, I think Skipper's before. That's weird. Anyway, as you can see, this one requires cloth and dye, but I think the cloth requires cotton, so that's kind of shit. This one requires tools. It requires bugger all per day, but it still requires something, so that's a little more annoying than it could be. So anyway, first thing I want to do, I want to see how much this town actually uses up per day. So they're actually behind on this shit. This is how much they're producing per day with other merchants other than myself. So there's obviously there's a sawmill in town already, which isn't working at full capacity because that should be at 60. That's not working at full capacity. I think it's because there's a drought. Yeah, so people aren't really staying around. But this is our daily consumption, like how much this town, just consumes. And that's how much they're sitting on right now, whether they're comfortable, if they've got an abundance of it, or if they're very little of it. So right now, I think I'm actually going to try and... Where's the other sawmill? I want to see how much it's going to cost me to buy out his. Now, that's a coffee plantation. That's the wheat farm. How much is that going to cost? 74 grand to buy out his wheat farm. Then again, if I do that now... Oh, no, there's another wheat farm there. Damn. Well, there's the sawmill. There's only one of them in town. So if I purchase that, 45,000. I'll do that. That way, I'm pretty sure... Now, if I look at it... Commodity list. No one except me is producing wood in this town. However, I need to get more people working in my things. But I think they would have gotten fired, and they should... No, I can't see it. So they should be easy enough to get back.
It's good to see.
Oh, they're already back, see? This is the overview section. So I've got 1 workshop, which is my sawmill, and 25 employees. So I've got all my, 100% of my shops are working at full capacity. Anyway, now... I want to keep some of the wood for building purposes. No, that's right, this game's a little different. They don't do that. In the previous game, if you built a new building, it would check your warehouse before it would check the shops. In this one, it doesn't seem, which is kind of weird. But anyway, now since I've got the sell goods and I've also got an income, hang on, I'll turn this off for a second and I'll show you what happens. Where are my commodities? Now, if I hold down spacebar so I can speed up time, you'll see that this is my warehouse section. This is how much of my goods are being used up for, say, like the cloth would be used in tailoring. And see, it just builds up over time, and then that's how much I'll be gaining per 10 days is 60. But if I set this back to sell, what my steward is going to do is as soon as that price hits 120% in markets, whatever that price may be, I think it is like 40 or something. Oh, sorry, that's right. It's 120% of how much the production cost value was. So if I have a look at the production cost value, it is currently costing me... Yeah, it doesn't actually say. Strange.
A pleasure to see you.
I know it tells me somewhere.
Usual here.
But basically, if it costs me, say, 30, it'll be 120% of 30, and that's how much you'll sell it for. Otherwise, you won't sell it, you'll just keep it. And I can adjust that price anytime I want.
Nice to have you.
Alright, let's speed up some time again. Should I buy out the wheat farms? Then I can own the wheat production too. Yeah, I will. Oh shit, that's right. Half these things. Let's have a look at my housing. Because I've got 2 businesses now. Oh shit, no one wants to live with me. I'm not that bad. Anyway.
Is having problems.
Just fuck me. 159,000, you stingy prick. So I've only got half of the wheat production in the town. Oh, shit happens. Gibraltar is having problems. It's stagnant. Yeah, it's never good. Oh shit, yeah. 62%. Have I got people? Why are people not moving into my houses? Those rude sons of bitches. No, it's probably because they're still living in this scumbag's houses. What's this? It's another residence. Looks like a bricklayer's or meat farm. God, I hope it's not a meat farm. Otherwise, those poor people. That's not here or there. What next? There's not really much I can do. I've got to wait till I get... Oh, I can build another sawmill or another wheat farm. Hemp plantation. How much hemp have we got coming in? Is that the hemp there? No, it's coffee. Hemp. Is there even a hemp plantation? Because if not, I'm going to be all over that shit. I don't think there is. Oh, damn it, there it is. Hemp plantation, it was hiding. But I'll buy it. It's mine now.
Is having problems.
Okay. So let's just check this again, if I go to commodities.
A pleasure to see you.
Because one thing you'll be aware of, because it's selling at 120%, there might be too much production, and then, well, basically you're going to have surplus, and it's just going to be building up further and further, and you're just going to have tons sitting in your warehouse that isn't being sold. But, oh, shit happens. Luckily, it is selling. You know what? I want to buy another ship.
A hurricane is raging.
Hurricane is raging. Goody.
Ships caught in a hurricane
he's got a plague.
suffer more damage than their
Can't go in
normal
there.
wear and tear.
Oh, damn it. Also, I apologize if you can hear my mouse. My mic is it's a pretty good one for a headset mic. It's the Astro 40s, and it's got like an extra part to the mic, so it picks up a lot of noise. Come on, where's my ship? Is that one my ship? Yeah, that's my ship. There we go. Now he's in the town. Margarita.
Our warehouses are always open.
Okay, what have we got? Sell a bark, and that's it. I'm tempted to buy it at the same time I'm not, because what I want to go hunting pirates if there are any yet. List of pirates. No, there's not. I should have turned that up. What's this? You have achieved the rank. You have to achieve the rank of bosun, and you have to gain at least 25% of reputation with Spain in order to talk to the governor. Fuck you too. What do we got? That's not much coffee at all they want. That's pretty easy. Anyway, I want 150 cost per day. Let's have a look at the balances. So currently I'm profiting a decent amount per day. So my building costs are above my warehouse trade, so that's always good. My labor costs kind of come into... damn it. No, I'm actually losing money from my buildings. I think I'm going to have to up my production. I need to get more rent coming in. So I'm gonna have to go back to there. Let me just check this one more time, see if it's updated any new ships. No. Alright. Let's go build a new building in town, and I'll have to sell those goods for even cheaper, I guess. The problem is, I've had it where if I've built up the town so damn quickly, the second largest town will be at like 2,000 people, while I'll have mine at 10,000. Sorry. What do we got? So now I've got to decide what I want. The sawmill's pretty useful, the wheat farm's pretty useful, the hemp plantation... That'll provide 25 jobs and it only gives it up by 4. That's pretty good, because I don't want to have too much surplus. Otherwise my town's going to get flooded with it, and I won't be able to sell it. Let's build a sawmill. You know, I'll build residence stuff over there. I'll build my sawmill over here.
I'm always happy when new buildings are built here.
Okay, shut up. Actually, no, I'll build another one. How much money have I got? I've got plenty of money. I'll build a wheat farm. I like this about the wheat farm. See, it takes up 2 slots to start with. Then you get these green ones, and it pretty much just adds on to the current farm. Like that. So now I'm probably going to have way too much stuff building up after this. What am I on now? Yeah, so it's still selling steadily. But I'm going to need another ship. And the reason I'm going to need another ship is I'm going to have to bring workers. So I'm going to have to settle for this ship in Margarita. Because it's the only place that I've got. That is a big shipyard that I can go to. Because I don't think I've got my little boat over there going to, what is it, Guadalupe. Or Guadalupe, or whatever. I'm going to screw up so many of these names. By the bark. I'm going to have to form a new convoy. Let's go with Shiva. Equipment. So I can carry 100 workers at once, or settlers, or sailors, whatever they want to call it. I'll get into this more once I actually start doing some privateering or some pirating. I'm not really sure which yet, depending on how the game plays out. But anyway, for now, what I need to do is I need to grab those settlers, drag them all the way down here.
Congratulations on your new plant.
And then I need to dump them in this town, because they're going to be using up pretty quickly. Watch this. They should disappear. Whoops. Of course they're going to disappear when I right click. No, there we go. See, they're all down to 23 already. Now I'm going to go back to Margarita. Good old orange juice. Best stuff in the world. What was I doing? God damn it, why am I looking at Gibraltar? I did not want to be looking at Gibraltar, I wanted to look it over at the other place. Margarita. There we go, got him there. Click this button, equipment. Okay, there's only 93 people there. I might go try and pick up 7 on the way. What do we got? Equipment 5. Son of a bitch. Equipment. Honestly, it doesn't really matter how many I grab. It's like, it doesn't need to be that pinpoint accurate.
A convoy is in trouble.
I'm just being nitpicky. God damn it, there's still a drought going on. So people aren't going to want to live in the town. But I may actually have to build more residences. In fact, I'm more than likely going to have to. Hang on, let me check mine. 171, yeah, definitely. You want to try and keep like a 20% kind of wiggle room, I guess you'd call it. Otherwise, it's hard to get people to move in. Oh shit, I'm running broke. Anyway, let's wait until I build up some more cash and hopefully the residences start moving in. See, as you can see now, when this isn't 100%, this guy ain't happy. And it'll flash up with that little icon there, the little worker guy. Anyway, let's click on that again.
It's good to see.
80%.
Were you aware that we need more workers?
Oh, yeah, that's right. I'll show you this. If you don't have enough people working in your building, which one is it that's lacking people? No, so 75. That's a 75. It'll be the farm. 47 out of 75. So instead of building, it's meant to have like 12 or 18, I can't remember, it moves up by 6 with the wheat farm. Instead of doing maximum production, it's going to be doing only a certain amount, but your costs are still going to be pretty expensive. So you're kind of not utilizing your money very well, and it screws you over a little bit. But you know what? You got to spend money to make money, so we'll wait for this thing to pick up again. I think I'm gonna have to go back and get more people. God damn it. Where did I go? Margarita. And I'll actually check the shipyard again. Hopefully I can get a decent ship. Like a Corvette. Well, I think they're like 120 grand or 75 grand or something. I can't remember. There is a new ship there. Damn it, it's another bar. Oh. 65 more people. Also, I forgot to mention this. I'm actually currently uploading the first episode right now.
Gibraltar is
I
having
ended up.
problems.
I'm probably not going to be able to post as many videos as I'd like to, because I could probably post like 3 of these a day at least, if I could, probably even more. If I just keep playing and just keep knocking them out. But the problem is, my last video, just recording those two 14-minute sections because of that little sound glitch in the middle, that took 40 gigabytes. And while that's not too big of a problem, when I rendered it, I had to, when I did render it, it ended up shrinking it down to about 1.6 gig or something, so that's not too bad. But it took 4 hours to do the rendering. And that is quite a while for 30 minutes. So, on top of that, not only did I have to render it for 4 hours before I can start even uploading the video, it's also still uploading, which is taking about 5 hours to upload. So basically it's going to take me 9 hours to get an episode out, if it's going to be around half an hour long with the quality that it's at.
Were you aware that we need more?
But you know what, I quite like the quality. I haven't seen it on YouTube yet because, like I said, it hasn't finished. But I like the quality looking at it in VLC player and stuff. How was it doing? Yeah, it's just unfortunate because basically the max upload speed, like this seems even slower than usual. For 1.6 gig, that shouldn't take 5 hours, so I think my internet's just running a bit slow. But pretty much most of Australia doesn't have fibre optics yet. Like, a lot of it does, or not a lot, but some of it does, but not all of it. And where I'm from, there's no fibre optics. But my internet connection is pretty much as good as it can get for ADSL2. Like, it is just, the exchange for my internet is literally 2 blocks away. So I'm really close to the towers and stuff. But the problem is it's still not fibre optics. And with it being ADSL2, I've got like a 0.8, 0.9 upload speed. Like, so it's like 900 kilobytes, and out of 1.6 gig or 1.9 gig, it's somewhere in between there. That's going to take a while. I've almost been promoted. Yeah, so that's going to take quite a while. I'm going to have to like maybe invest in another computer, or I don't know, I'll do something so I can like record on this, or one of my gaming computers, then render on another computer, so I can continue to record, because it's hard to record and render at the same time, because it uses up a lot of CPU usage. I got like a decent CPU and stuff. My computer's decent, but it's nothing hugely spectacular. Hang on, let me speed up time. Or do I need to build another one? Yeah, I do. Yeah, my computer's not amazing or anything, but it does the job, and it plays a lot of modern games still, so I'm happy with it. It's got like a dual-core 3.3 gigahertz processor, I think, something like that. It's around that 3.2, 3.3 area, and that's, yeah, dual core, so it's not too bad. The graphics card's like 1 gigabyte or 2 gigabyte, but the actual model that it is the way they did it. It uses a lot more power, but it's a lot better than the average one of the same specs. So it pretty much competes with the newer series stuff, purely because it actually tries harder. Hopefully that doesn't burn it out in the long run, but oh well, shit happens. Okay, so I just went up to Bosun. Next up, Chief Officer. I am a boss at the moment. What am I doing? What am I doing? Okay, so once I get a steady income from both this and my ships, I'm going to go privateering. What was it doing? What was it doing? One sec. I want to fight pirates. Oh, there is a pirate. There's 2 pirates. Has set out his first convoy 30th of November. So they're only 14 days old. Motherfuckers, time to die! Where the hell is my ship? I am so going hunt. No, they'll probably rate me. Oh, see? Also, that's another thing I have to mention. Obviously, you got your flags for over the towns for what towns they obviously own, or what nation owns that town. But also the bodies of water. Whatever the strongest force is populating that area, or recently populated the area, is the ones who control that section of the sea. So right now, the pirates control over there. And if I go over here, I might be able to find a pirate. There he is. So the black sail ships, he's got 102 strength. If I was to max this, I'd have 17 strength. He is going to kick the crap out of me. So naturally, I'm leaving. Go away! Stop talking to me. Oh good, he's leaving me alone. So I got to compete with 102 strength. That's going to be a bitch. I need 3 ships to be able to do that at least. And they're going to have to be better than the one I've got. Because the one I've got's got about a total power of about 26 or something. 27. And I need 3 of those, would still only equal around 80 something.
Already quite popular with us.
I need a Corvette. That's the same ship I've got. Oh, the governor wants to talk to me. What do you want?
We are allied.
We have an alliance with England. You can help me maintain this by accomplishing the mission. You know what? Let's try and do this. Son of a bitch, you seriously want me to get all that stuff? That stuff's expensive shit. Alright, I gotta do it by 15th. I've got a month to do it. Alright, so I need 11 dye. Is there any dye in this town? Dye. There is no dye in this town. How much of the clothing did I need? If I want to check my tasks, I can come up here. 51 goods. 20 clothing and 20 coffee. Let's see if they got... I know they got the 20 clothing. God, that's expensive. 20 clothing, son of a bitch. Oh yeah, because they've got so little in supply and I still bought them out. They don't like that. They don't like that one bit. But anyway. Oh shit, I probably should have checked what town I'm supposed to be delivering this to. To Grenada. Oh, that's right there. Easy as... easy enough. What am I doing? What am I doing? Coffee. There's only 5 coffee. Fuck it. I don't care if you hate me. I hate you too. I've really got to find out a method of being able to tell how long this video is going for, because it's probably going to go too long or it's going to go too short if I cut it short. Actually, that's a way to tell. Let's have a look at what time I saved it last. I saved it at 18 minutes. 18 minutes gameplay. That doesn't sound right. 18 minutes, we went for half an hour. Did I really talk for 12 minutes beforehand? Oops. Anyway, 18 minutes. What am I on now? Whoa, I did run it up a bit. I think we'll have to stop there for now, and I'll come back to that in the next video. Anyways, hope you've enjoyed this episode, and I'll bring out another one. I'll probably record it right now, actually, but I'll probably release it after the 9 hours it takes to render and upload. But anyway, guys, have fun.